Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmu. We are contemplating on Manasa Puja, a devotee invoking the God in his own heart, turning within, diving within, going to the core of his existence. Try to visualize the Lord's presence there and see his glorious form and starts offering mental worship, Manasa Puja. And we saw the various aspects because God is transcendental there. He tries to offer all the items that are transcendental, which we call Tattva, the principle, the Akasha Tattva, Prithvi Tattva, all these Tattva Rupa, Tejas Tattvancha, Deepartham. He goes on offering the transcendental aspect of each of the items that are offered in puja because God in the heart is transcendental. God is the Murti, is manifested into the Murti form in and through. I can give Abhisheka of water to the Murti which is outside, but I cannot give Abhisheka with this water. I cannot give bath to God who is within my heart. I have to bring the tattvas, the transcendental aspect of reality to when I'm thinking God as reality, transcendental reality, beyond the creation, I have to bring the things belonging to be beyond the creation to offer. And when the all things are offered, what all I've acquired in spiritual life, each conquest that I have made within myself of the Maya, Moha, Ajnana, and all that I am going to, each attainment in my spiritual life, I am going to offer. These are called Bhava Pushpa. Each one is making me express my gratitude, my bhava, my feelings to God. I feel His greater and greater presence with each of the conquest, and I am grateful to Him. The gratitude I am offering. So we saw Amayam, Anankaram, Aragam, Amadam, Amohakam. All these five we saw of the 15 flowers, 15 phases, 15 digits like moon. Moon from Amavasya to Purnama, from new moon to full moon, one by one digit increases. 15 digits completes the from Amavasya to Purnima, from new moon to the full moon. Full moon to become, it takes 15 steps of expansion. Like that, our consciousness is manifesting, our divinity is manifesting little by little. Each conquest makes me manifest more and more divinity. The more divinity I manifest, the more divinity I look around, more divinity I look into the reality that is God. I will understand more and more of God, more and more of full understanding of God with this human bodily existence has a limitation. I can go up to Savikalpa, and beyond that to Nirvikalpa, my existence starts dissolving. My existence has to totally purify to be aware of the Lord who manifests in my heart. To that extent, I must be able to dive within, transcend the various layers of my existence, and reach the inner apartments. So each conquest make me go deeper into deeper layer, more and more understanding of God, more and more consciousness light. So these are, we saw Amayam, Anahankaram, Aragam, Amadam, Tatha, Amohakam, free from the Moha. Moha is what is not mine, I call as mine. Hmm. Everything belongs to God. We have to leave this body also and go. What does things belong to me? To say anything is mine is moha. To come out of the moha is amohakam, adambancha. Dambha is what I am not, I am trying to project myself to be. It is called dharmadvaja, holding the dharmadvaja. I am this, keeping a flag, one more feather in my cap. So going on, showing what I am not is called damba. What I am, my bad qualities and all hiding is called kapata. Kapata and damba. What I am not, I am trying to project. What I am, I am trying to hide. The hiding is kapata. Projecting which I am not. To be myself is damba. What you call in modern days Facebook. I want to show only my glory and things which I may not be at that. Only catch some photos, pictures and present. I am not that. It is Dhamma. Nobody projects his grief, his losses, the failures that he has met with the life in the Facebook. He wants to show something which is good and great, which is appreciated by all, but he is really not. So this is Dhamma. What happens if you project? You are in falsehood. You have put on a cover of goodness, righteousness, greatness and all. Inside you are empty. How you go on rotting within and covering with good things. I saw one dead body taken out from the well, and it was on the border of the forest where I lived, and I happened to be there, and the body was taken out after 2 days. It was rotten, it was stinky. They are covered with cloth and still the stinking is not going. They are villagers. They have only perfume in place of perfume, only they have got face powder. They have put all the powder on that cloth, still stinking, it is not able to bear. Outside they were covered with fine cloth and going on pouring. Then they bought some incense sticks and started burning. Here, there, they have put incense sticks, yet the smell doesn't go. Inside is rotting, outside we are covering with good things. How heinous it becomes, how stinky within my heart, and to project my wrong thing to the people. What is happening to me? People will appreciate and go, but I am rotting from within. It hides the falsehood that I am projecting. Falsehood that itself is the guilt that covers my divinity. It doesn't allow my divinity. What I am, I project. Oh, I am this. I am like this. Not even what I am not. Suppose, no, I am not intelligent. I have some intelligence. Some people go on telling, I am not intelligent, I am like this, I am like that, which they are not. There is some intelligence, there is some understanding, there is some capacity. As it is called simplicity. Simplicity comes with Sri Ramakrishna says, after many, many lives of tapasya, a person gets simplicity. not to make myself helpless and make me belittling myself, nor I am projecting what I am not as good and great. I am not denying what I am also. Not to belittle myself. I should not become deena and helpless and lose my own identity. I am human being with some limitations, some goodness. In judgment, what I am, I understand. But to show extreme humility or show that I cannot understand this, and I am not putting enough uh, uh, energy or time, I am not giving to understand it. That doesn't mean I should cover myself with being ignorant of all things. Both extremes I have to leave. To make myself helpless and uncared for, or something like that, belittling oneself should not be there. I am this, whatever I am. I can understand this much, I can this much. I can expand my understanding. I am human being. I cannot solve problem. No, I can solve problem. Positive thinking and not going to the extent of making yourself that which you cannot reach, you can reach. As you are, and you know your capacity, how you have grown up to this age and solved so many problems of life. So that capacity, that strength, the same thing you know, in the heart of heart, you know what you are. And to be that, what you are, is Adambha. And show yourself or be yourself what you are. It is called simplicity. No elation, nor no belittling, covering yourself. So, like a child, Sri Ramakrishna used to say that simplicity, guilelessness, guileless and simplicity comes with lot of tapasya. Oh, to judge oneself what he is and to be that nothing drama is there. So that's Adamba. Adamba, when you are a little more, one more phase, one more digit of your divinity is manifest. See how easy it is actually to evolve, to manifest divinity. Be what you are and do what you should do. And naturally you'll see that everything is happening without efforts. I'm actually, what we are doing is in sadhana, we are removing the obstructions. We are not creating something new. For the divinity to manifest, there are so many obstructions. We are removing the obstruction. Ahankara, this, that, and all these are obstructions. I am removing one by one obstruction so that it manifests. It is like a lamp burning, a glass cover is there. That glass cover has become black. I am going on wiping one by one piece. There are 15 pieces I have divided into, and one by piece. One piece when I clean, so much of light is coming out. Light was there inside, it is coming out. It was covered by darkness. Now that as you remove that opaqueness of the glass, you'll see more and more light coming out. So adambhancha advesha. We saw earlier aragam, ragadvesha, aragam advesha. Freedom from dvesha, hatred. or abhorrence, dislike. All these are different shades of hatred. Hmm. Now, aragam, advesha. No, advesha, raga, dvesha. Raga is attachments and attraction. I'm caught by the attraction. I am caught by the attachments. Raga. Dvesha is abhorrence. I don't like. Hmm. And hatred, dvesha. Attractions or attachments, aversion. Aversion. Oh, I want to get rid of it. Aversion is trying to get rid of it. Hmm. So, free from aversion. In extreme cases of Thakur sadhana, we see mm, his guru, Bhairavi Brahmani, trying to remove all these defects one by one. One day she brings rotten human flesh and asks him to put a little in the mouth. It will be stinking. He knows it is the human flesh from a dead body she has brought. And she says, put it a little in your mouth. You should not have abhorrence and aversion towards anything. Raga dvesha should not be there. And trying to hold it little and trying, he feels, he thutters at the just that hearing that it is human flesh. And she says, no, my child, this is dead body. It is flesh. It is going to become clay. It is going to become again a plant. And the vegetable you are going to eat, the same is going to become mud. It's going to become soil. And it's going to nourish another plant. You should not have aversion towards anything in this universe. All are manifestations of divinity. When will you see divinity if you don't see? Then Sri Ramakrishna tries to take a piece and put in the tongue. He is already in the samadhi sthiti. He is completely oblivious of this. To go not to dislike anything, but to see divine in it and accept the things as they are. Because everything is manifestation of God and everything is moving towards the source again. So, what to leave, what to hold on to. So, with Viveka, we overcome that wish. I don't like that person. I want to destroy that person. I want to get rid of him forever. Whom are we disliking? We are not disliking the nature, that nature should not come in me or remain in. I am disliking a person. I am disliking an object. Its quality I can avoid. And quality I can avoid. That's all. I cannot say it should not remain in others also. I don't know why God has kept in him. Maybe that is his path. He has to transcend that and go beyond. But I start disliking not only the qualities, more than qualities, the person who possesses it, an object which is possessing a particular quality, like the dead body which is stinking. So, an object or a person. So, through Viveka, through understanding, you overcome this dvesha, akshobhako tatha, amohakam, adambancha, advesha, akshobha, akshobhako tatha. Kshoba is another thing. Kshoba is burning within oneself. Some people, somebody will come and scold you. Somebody does blasphemy. That is, blasphemy means ninda. Somebody may do the ninda. Somebody may scold you. Somebody may do apamana, insult you. All this, you don't speak out. You don't fight out. Most of the times, even after we fight out also, we will be burning within, going on, cogitating on this. This inner burning whether you fight or anything, the inner burning is what Kshobha. Mm. These are the things that obstruct the manifestation of divinity. How much of time, energy is wasted. Precious human life is such a precious thing. There is no time if you spend a moment here, there. These are passing events. The person who told won't be there, nor you'll be there. Why spend the time? Oh, I have to just show my eyes so that he will not trouble me or she will not trouble me anymore. To that extent. But to burn within for losses or for not getting out of jealousy or any cause, I burn within myself is not safe for me. That person will tell and go away. A loss may happen and go away. But my burning within is Kshobha, and that is one of the important obstruction in our path to realization. So here we see we have to transcend this nature of ours. So we come out of the Kshobha, somebody says, oh, it is divine will. And to receive this gladly as will of God and to change my attitude towards these circumstances come. This happens in front of you. This insult comes. Can you see divine in that? The universe is divine. Just like in dream, some great losses happen, some insult takes place. When you wake up, will you continue with lamenting over that? No, because you know it is unreal. What was real? Mind alone was real, which created that universe. All things what we saw there was the manifestation of that one mind. Mind had become the person who insulted. The insult was mind. The pain that I received was mind. The whole drama was a mind. When I wake up from the sleep, dream, I see, oh, I don't lament anymore. So, can you avoid the happening in the dream? You are working out in the dream, get worked up within. In dream, can you avoid because unreal? No, you are in dream. As long as you are in dream, you are seeing it to be real. Like that, as long as we are in this dream, till we wake up to the reality, it will be looking real. So, Kshobha, Akshobha is how we can transcend and go beyond. So, don't burn within, but accept before the sannyasa. There, can you accept all sufferings of life as a gift of God? Very difficult, but it has to be done one day. The whole world as it is, you must be able to accept, because everything is going according to perfect law and all things are moving towards the divine. So what to hold on, when the jnana comes, knowledge comes, when right understanding comes, we are seeing always from the standpoint of gains and losses. We are not seeing the world independent of it as reality, as a divine play going on. In any way, if you can avoid all the complications, all effects on your own existence, then it is all right, it is sufficient. So, Akshobha is not only getting rid of the inner burning, but to joyfully give it up, joyfully accept. But do your duties. You may have to show eyes, you may have to scold, but without getting worked up within, without getting affected within. You do your duties and be at ease. And what God wants to see in you when these comes, you exhibit to God. God doesn't want you to get worked up with Him, doesn't want to get suffering with Him. When these things come, it comes and goes. It won't be there permanently. Everything is a passing event, passing show. Why should you worry? And your purpose of life is different. So without diverting your attentions, keep it one direction flow. All things merging in it. Nobody is responsible for anybody's gain or loss. Each one has to struggle and attain. Each one has to. Why waste time on other things? You can't save anyone because you are not saved yourself. Don't try to, just to the extent possible, to serve so that you will be nature will be pleased with you. She will back you, she will intuit you how to live in the world. Try to see divine wherever you can see the divine and offer your service and keep on moving. No time, no, the life is going away. So hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So advesha akshobha, get rid of the kshobha, to get rid of this kshobha, to accept everything as divine will joyfully and pass through it is our part. And this, when you get that Kshobha is not bothering you, insults, this, that, doesn't bother you, but you are doing the duties and offering to God, you have acquired one more flower of conquest. I have conquered one more force in me. I don't get affected when people scold me. I am this flower Lord has given me for self-control. So it was an opportunity in my life to go beyond, to manifest my divinity. Lord, I offer this flower to you. This is Bhava Pushpa. I am offering one more Bhava of my feelings for having given me that opportunity of somebody coming and scolding me. I am not getting affected. Repeated things happening, it did not affect me. It is not going to affect me by grace of God. One more stage of divinity I have been able to manifest from where all these things look like small children play. Now I am offering that Akshobha, one more flower. Tatha Amatsaryam Alovancha Dashapushpam Vidurbudaha. Amatsaryam. Matsarya. Matsarya is the jealousy is called Asuya. Asuya. Asuya is jealousy. Matsarya is jealousy combined with an attitude that that person or a thing whom I express my Matsarya, his existence itself I am not able to tolerate. He must perish. He must have peril. And I want to get rid, I don't want that to be in my presence. Like Matsarya is not only feeling jealousy when somebody gets, but the tendency to harm him. He must be got rid of. I want to get rid of him. So that attitude is called Matsarya. Many times we come across this, how the Duryodhana and all Kauravas used to dislike or hate or object to Pandavas. Pandavas, there was Matsarya between Pandavas and Kauravas. Kauravas used to that these people should not exist. Anything they are attaining, these people will not be able to tolerate. That jealousy to the extreme level, to the extent that they must not be there. I must get rid of Pandavas forever. This attitude is called Matsarya. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.